how to use the table saw today, along with its safety features. So to start off with, you want to make sure you're not wearing any loose clothing or jewelry so you don't get caught in the saw blade. You want to make sure you're wearing your engineering goggles so no pieces of wood or metal shoot back at you and break the lens and your eye. And make sure the guard is in place. If you're making any changes to the guard or blade itself, you want to make sure it's unplugged and powered off completely. Now some of the components of the table saw is you're able to slide this in the back, so when you cut if the piece of wood you're cutting is longer than the actual table, it allows it to protrude off the back while still keeping it flat on the table. You're also allowed to extend it horizontally by lifting up this lever here and then pulling and then putting it back down to lock it in place. If you want to change the size of your cut, you lift up on this lever, and there's one in the back as well. And then you're able to move this left to right or even pick it up and move it to the other side. And then to lock it back down, you just push this back in. It's good to go. Now if you want to change the diagonal or the height of the blade, to change the diagonal or the diagonal of the cut, you just lift this handle up and push it towards the right, and you can see what angle it's going to cut. If you want to change the height of the blade, you just twist up and down, or left to right, and it changes how high the blade rises. Now when you're making the cut, you always want to make sure the factored edge or the side that has the paint is going to be against this brace right here. This will ensure that you get the straightest cut possible. The power to the blade is here, and when you're making the cut, you want to make sure your hands stay as far away as possible from the blade. Once the piece of wood gets far enough in, you'll use the push stick, which is here, to push it the rest of the way to prevent our hands from touching the actual blade.